Hey, welcome back to another video. Today we're attempting to quote-unquote fix the Kanto gym leaders. While these leaders hold a special place in a lot of people's hearts, there are some aspects of their teams and strategies that could use a little tweaking, meaning their Pokemon, items, maybe levels, and moves will change. I will slightly increase the difficulty, but that's not the main goal of this video. Another thing is that, at least for me, ever since Johto was released, Kanto and Johto have become one region, and it makes complete sense for gym leaders to use Pokemon from both Kanto and Johto. I know I said it wasn't meant to be a difficulty increase, but in a way that's kinda how I see the way to fix gyms. Nowadays people have gotten smarter, they have been able to understand Pokemon at a deeper level than before couldn't, in my opinion. So the way to fix the gyms is by increasing the difficulty. I also think it's criminal that gyms don't have full teams of 6. I never really understood why trainers could come in with a full team of 6 while the gym leader had to be outnumbered. But that will be from gym 2 forwards. Due to the available Pokemon before the first gym, I think 4 Pokemon is just right. Brock will maintain his 2 main Pokemon, Onix and Geodude. However, there are still 2 remaining slots. As a secret powerhouse and an introduction to pseudo-legendaries, it's Larvitar. It's a strong Pokemon that could motivate players to put in the effort to train and strengthen their team. The final addition is Shuckle. While relatively weak, Shuckle showcases the defensive capabilities for Rock-type Pokemon. Additionally, including Shuckle could provide relief for trainers who choose Charmander. I thought about giving him the fossils, considering that Pewter City houses the Museum of Science, where players can later obtain an Aerodactyl. It would have also been a good introduction to fossil Pokemon. The main reason why I didn't do it was because of Charmander. Charmander already does badly into the first gym, and I didn't want to make it worse. Now for the moves. Geodude has Defense Curl, Tackle, Rock Polish, and Rollout. Shuckle has Rock Tomb, Struggle Bog, Wrap, and Withdraw. Larvitar has Rock Tomb, Bite, Scary Face, and Leer. And last but not least, Onix has Rock Tomb, Dragon Breath, Rock Polish, and Harden with the Oran Berry as an item. For Misty, here I had many options, but I think I came up with a both balanced and challenging enough team. First up is of course Psyduck. Psyduck has been with her since the beginning of time, so there's that. Next up is Johto representation, that being Wooper/Quagsire and Chinchou. Wooper works as a way to nullify the incoming electric type moves, and Chinchou with the Volt Absorb ability would not only nullify incoming electric type moves, but also heal in the process. This not only teaches the players of different types of abilities, but also how some type combos can nullify once super effective damage. The fourth Pokemon is Goldeen. This Pokemon has always been overshadowed by many water types, and before, because its special attack wasn't that good compared to its physical attack, it's always been the meh water type. But ever since the physical special split and finally getting some good physical water type moves, it's changed. Fifth is Vaporeon. Vaporeon is overall a pretty cool Pokemon. It's also a good introduction to Eevee and how Eevee works. And the ace is Starmie, of course. Another thing that I wanted for gym leaders to quote-unquote stand out more is giving them egg moves. The reason I'm giving the egg moves now is not only was the previous gym the first one, but also because the Pokemon daycare is the south of Cerulean. So I will be giving the ace an egg move, usually. But Starmie doesn't have egg moves, so I will be giving it to Goldeen instead. Now for the moves. Psyduck has Water Pulse, Disable, Screech, Zen Headbutt. Wooper/Quagsire has Water Pulse, Rain Dance, Mud Shot, Slam. Chinchou has Thunder Wave, Bubble Beam, Confuse Ray, Spark. Vaporeon has Swift, Baby Doll Eyes, Water Pulse, and Zen Attack. Goldeen has Aqua Tail, Supersonic, Tail Whip, and Peck. And then Starmie has Brine, Psybeam, Swift, and Cosmic Power with the Twisted Spoon item. Honestly, Starmie got a really big upgrade, I think. The moves that she gets are quite strong. And yeah, that combined with the Rain Dance from Wooper it can be quite big boy damage. But I think you should really need an Ivysaur or like some other grass type, and then you should be fine. Next up is the ex-military, Lieutenant Surge. He has a decent team ever since the Let's Go games, but I don't think it's good enough. First up is Voltorb. Normally people pair this Pokemon with the move Explosion or Self-Destruct, but that's something only hardcore ROMs should have. It's a good fast Pokemon that can deal decent damage, or set up a little bit. Up next is Magnemite, and if I'm being honest, a pretty shit mon for the gym that has only one weakness. So let's double that weakness, cause why not? But it's an alright mon with decent bulk. Third up is some Johto representation, Flaffy, a fluffy lad, good enough. Jolteon is up next, another evolution to be like, hey, Eevee can evolve more than once, that's crazy. Also, never really understood why gyms never had Eevee evolutions, so here it is. It's not like they're insanely strong either, so I don't know. It always boggled my mind. The fifth Pokemon, to everyone's surprise, is Raichu. I don't mind him being the ace, but I don't think Raichu fits him as well as when you compare it to the sixth Pokemon being Electabuzz. And with that comes some moves. Voltorb has Charge Beam, Swift, Eerie Impulse, and Light Screen. Magnemite has Supersonic, Thunder Wave, Charge Beam, Gyro Ball. Flaffy has Cotton Spore, Thundershock, Charge Beam, Charge. Jolteon has Calm Mind, Baby Doll Eyes, Thundershock, Sand Attack. Raichu has Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot, Nuzzle, Disarming Voice. And Electabuzz has Ice Punch, Shockwave, Swift, Thunder Wave, and the item Muscle Band. So yeah, I think overall it's a pretty good team. Voltorb, it's either gonna have Charge or Light Screen, but I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Personally, I don't know. I don't really like apart from Jolteon, Raichu, Electabuzz, and Flaffy, I don't really particularly enjoy Voltorb and Magnemite. Like for example, if Magnemite had Levitate, that would make the Pokemon 10 times better. But sadly, we don't live in that world. Finally comes Erica. This grass lady has always been called one of the easiest gym leaders to beat, and I get why. This part of the game, your starters are almost fully evolved or fully evolved. Your team has both coverage in typing and moves. So grass being a type with many weaknesses would be having a real hard time to be somewhat challenging. So here is my take. Tangrowth, a Pokemon that doesn't get enough love. Blossom for Johto representation and the better Vileplume. Executor for decent bulk. Jumpluff because Johto, and also it can be a good mon. Victory Bell here is because they've kind of become synonymous with Erica. And now for the spicier take, Venusaur as its ace. I know technically it goes over the level cap, but so does Lance's Dragonite, so we're just gonna run with it. Also, I never really understood why gym leaders don't really have starters. Starters are meant to be Pokemon that everyone has. Also, I never really understood why, even in the games, only a select few of trainers outside of the main character and the rival has a starter. I don't know. It's always confused me. The starters are meant to be for everyone, but literally no one has it. So here are the moves. Tangrowth has Ancient Power, Giga Drain, Amnesia, Sunny Day with the Rock item. Blossom has Sleep Powder, Quiver Dance, Giga Drain, Moonblast. Executor has Giga Drain, Uproar, Extrasensory, Hypnosis. Jumpluff has Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Poison Power, and Strength Sap. Victory Bell has Seed Bomb, Poison Jab, Sleep Powder, Swords Dance, and the Weakness Policy item. And then Venusaur has Curse, Ingrain, Seed Bomb, Synthesis, and Leftovers. So yeah, overall a pretty decent team. Again, it's very hard to make this team work. And also the Pokemon that Kanto and Johto have for grass, they're not really the best. So I'm just kind of trying to make this hard by not just giving her Celebi, you know? But yeah, that was that. I'm pretty much now going to basically make this a 3-part. This part 1, the next one would be the remaining 4 gym leaders, and then part 3 would be the Elite 4 and Champion. I don't know, I think shorter videos might be better. I'm just kind of shooting things, and then whatever sticks, I'm gonna stick to it. I don't know. And also if I enjoyed it. But yeah, that was that. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely very different to what I would normally do, so maybe it's welcome, maybe it's not. I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna slowly get better at editing these type of things, because I know a lot of what the video was just kind of like the wallpaper of it's the grass type or the water type, or I'm hopefully gonna get better at that. I guess this is all just the learning process, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. But yeah, that was that. I'll see you on the next one, and enjoy life, because that's pretty cool.